Most men are walking around completely blind to the reality of human dynamics. They confuse basic human decency with genuine, burning attraction. A barista smiles, a coworker asks about your weekend, and suddenly your primitive brain convinces you that she is deeply interested. This is not just embarrassing. It is a massive psychological vulnerability. Society runs on a script of polite friction reduction. Women, in particular, are socially conditioned from birth to be agreeable, to smile, and to avoid unnecessary conflict. When she laughs at your average joke or holds eye contact during a meeting, she is usually just following the social contract. She is managing the interaction, not submitting to your charm. Your ego is your greatest enemy here. When you are desperately craving validation, you project your own desires onto her completely neutral behavior. You see exactly what you want to see. High-status individuals do not do this. A man of power assumes nothing. He observes human behavior with cold, calculated precision. He looks for deviations from the norm. To read a room like a master, you must first establish a baseline. Watch how she interacts with the intern, the waiter, or the guy she has zero interest in. Does she smile warmly? Does she ask them questions? If she treats you exactly the same way she treats everyone else, you are not special. You are just another background character in her daily routine. Genuine attraction is not polite. It is biological, and biology demands proximity. When a woman is truly attracted to you, she will subconsciously manipulate her physical environment to be closer to your orbit. She will stand just a little too close. She will linger in your space when the conversation is over. Politeness maintains distance. Attraction closes the gap. Politeness is convenient. Attraction is disruptive. A friendly woman will talk to you when it is easy, when you are already standing next to the coffee machine. An attracted woman will break her own patterns to initiate contact. She will text you for no logical reason. She will ask a question she already knows the answer to. She is hunting for your attention. Eye contact is the most easily misunderstood signal. Polite eye contact is fleeting. It breaks and returns to keep the conversation comfortable. But predatory, attractive eye contact is entirely different. It is heavy. It lingers for a fraction of a second too long after the joke is finished. It feels slightly dangerous. It is a silent invitation to escalate. The absolute ultimate divider between friendly and attracted is the breaking of the touch barrier. Polite people do not touch you unless it is a formal handshake. If she finds an excuse to touch your arm, brush a piece of lint off your shoulder, or press her leg against yours under the table, the game has shifted. Touch is a visceral, biological green light. Many men fall into the deadly trap of the friend zone because they misread compliance for investment. She might agree to hang out, but she brings a friend. She might text you back, but she takes 6 hours and gives a one-word reply. She is complying with your existence to avoid being rude, but she is investing absolutely zero emotional energy into you. Real attraction requires active emotional investment. When she likes you, she is actively trying to keep the conversational ball in your court. She will give you long, detailed responses. She will ask follow-up questions. If you drop the conversation, she will pick it back up. She is doing the heavy lifting because she does not want to lose you. If you want to know the truth, you must force a reaction. Stop being completely available. Pull back your attention slightly and observe her response. If she is just being friendly, she will not even notice your absence. She will happily go about her day. But if there is real attraction, your withdrawal creates a vacuum. She will immediately reach out to fill it. Another psychological test is the power of silence. In the middle of a conversation, simply stop talking. Hold her gaze and let a heavy, awkward silence fall over the room. A woman who is just being polite will panic and quickly start talking about the weather to break the tension. An attracted woman will hold the silence, maintain eye contact, and wait for your next move. Let us talk about future pacing. A woman who is only being friendly lives entirely in the present moment with you. A woman who is attracted will subtly insert herself into your future. If you mention wanting to try a new restaurant, she will say she has always wanted to go there. She is feeding you perfect opportunities to ask her out. You must also observe how she reacts to your attention shifting to other women. Politeness does not experience jealousy. If you casually mention another woman or strike up a conversation with someone else, watch her eyes. Does her demeanor drop? Does she suddenly try to reclaim your attention? A territorial shift is a massive indicator of desire. The weakest thing a man can do is ask for clarity. Never say, "Where is this going?" or "Do you like me?" That is the language of a beggar pleading for scraps. You must learn to read the silent language of human biology. If you have to ask if she is attracted to you, the answer is almost always no. True desire is painfully obvious. It cannot be hidden. You need a complete mindset shift. Stop looking for signs that she likes you. That puts her on a pedestal and destroys your frame. Instead, assume she is just being polite until she overwhelmingly proves otherwise. Operate from a place of supreme confidence and unbothered abundance. When you stop caring about her validation, you become intensely magnetic. Take your power back today. For the next 7 days, observe every interaction you have. Stop projecting your fantasies and start looking at the cold, hard data. Master your primitive brain. Ignore the polite smiles and only move forward when the biological green lights are undeniably flashing. That is how you win the long game of human dynamics. If you are ready to stop being played by the system, to decode the hidden language of human dynamics, and to step into absolute power, hit the like button and subscribe right now. We strip away the polite lies and teach the dark realities of the 1% mindset every single week. Stop guessing. Start observing, stay powerful. I will see you in the next one.